Louis Automatic.
We in here.
Back in this motherfucker.
We in here. What up? What up, niggas? Bitches. Nigglets. What's the word?
Back in chill.
Back up in this motherfucker, man. Another beautiful week. Blessed to be here.
You know what I'm saying?
Notorious live stream. Man Louis Automatic. G. Ali.
Notorious record.
You know what I'm saying? We in here, man.
What did you just say?
What's new, G?
Man. Shit, this beautiful day, man.
Alright, so you know what I'm saying? Last week we was on some most wanted shit.
Most hated.
Most hated. That's right, most hated. You feel me?
Still the most hated.
Still the most hated?
Still the most hated, but it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day to get hated.
Okay, alright, you know what I'm saying? See a silver lining in the darkness.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? So
Gotta keep that shit going, you feel me?
yeah, we definitely gonna keep it going. Now, you know what I'm saying? This episode we're gonna do it a little different, you feel me? This has been my first time hosting, you feel me, Notorious live stream, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna build the plane and fly it as I go, you feel me? So y'all just bear with me and shit. You feel me? So alright, we're gonna start off on some hip hop topics and shit, you feel me? Cause I feel like, you know what I'm saying, these last couple of weeks, you know what I'm saying, I missed 2 weeks. So then last week we was just kinda, you know what I'm saying, just going off, you know what I'm saying, about how we feel and shit. And you know what I'm saying, I feel like that was a good, you know what I'm saying, sense of direction and shit. But you know what I'm saying, we're gonna bring y'all back with some hip hop news and shit. Alright, so for those of y'all who don't know, you know what I'm saying, there's a situation going on with Maino and Troy Ave, you feel me? Now, Troy Ave recently testified in the trial for Tax Stone. Tax Stone was convicted of manslaughter in the death of Banger, who was Troy Ave's bodyguard, let's say. He was acting as a security in the Irving Plaza, I believe it was a T.I. concert in 2016. Now, alluding to the Maino, the reason why Maino's name is brought up, Maino, he was there at the concert, you feel me? And then during the melee, Troy Ave, you feel me? His chain, he dropped his chain or whatever, and Maino, you know what I'm saying? I guess unbeknownst to anybody else, Maino basically became in possession of the chain, and he pulled it out the back of a Maybach, basically. He said something about Troy Ave, you feel me? In regards to the testifying, Troy Ave responded. So then, like, in response to Troy Ave's response, Maino, he basically in the back of the Maybach pulled out the chain. You feel me? It was a Jesus piece with a Cuban link, and he basically was like, "Nigga, this the chain you was wearing that night. This motherfucker fake."
Oh shit.
So you know what I'm saying? So now, you know what I'm saying, everybody like, oh, Troy Ave wearing fake jewelry and shit.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? On top of, you know what I'm saying, everybody going in on, you know what I'm saying, for testifying, of course, you feel me? But like I wanna go somewhere else with this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maino allegedly, here's the irony of the whole situation. Ironically, you know what I'm saying, allegedly Maino basically was filmed with the chain on, wearing the chain, you feel me? Like nearly like a month later after it happened. That's what people are saying and shit, you feel me?
Right.
Like, here's what I want to go with it. Fuck all that. Fake jewelry. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas done got called out for fake jewelry. Rappers done got robbed. You know what I'm saying? In the streets about, man, this shit fake, this shit fugaga, you feel me? That's what Maino said about the chain and shit. We done heard about, I think it the G-Unit piece. I think that shit is an infamous story about how that got took in Chicago. It's so many stories about, you know what I'm saying, rappers and their jewelry and shit. But like, in pertaining to the entertainment industry, you feel me? We ain't talking about the streets, even though fake shit, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, the hip hop, it come from the streets and then mirror the streets, and then the streets mirror the hip hop, so the lines always be blurred and shit. That's why the hip hop shit is so tricky. But it's like, nigga, in hip hop and entertainment, like, is fake jewelry a thing? Like, is it even like, let's look at it like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a nigga buy like a dog ass, let's say like $100,000 chain, you feel me? Would it not be smart? And of course you're gonna get insurance on that chain, but would it not be smart to get a duplicate?
I mean, shit.
Especially like, let's say like if I'm going in a smaller market, you feel me? Do I really need to be carrying a $100,000 chain when I'm in this small market?
I'm just like shit. If I'm spending like hundreds of thousands of dollars on like jewelry and shit, man, and I'm just out and about, like hell, fuck yeah, that's smart as fuck if you ask me. Cause it's like shit. Whether I got the real one on or fake one on, you know I got money, so you gonna think the fake one real anyway if I got the fake one on. So if a nigga did try me, it's like ha, like you ain't get shit from me, and I'm going back home to put on the real one.
And now you know that's so crazy because you know I done did the videography shit, right? So I done been backstage with some rappers where you actually like when they was on stage and the lights was hitting it, the jury was hitting, right?
Right.
Then when you get backstage, you be like, whoa,
Jack.
that shit ain't hitting.
This shit where the lights at.
Where the lights was at. You
But
feel
I mean,
me?
that's
But it's like they still got the
how the
name.
shit
But like you said, they got the name, and you know they got money.
But I mean,
Presumably.
that's how Diamonds is though, low key. That shit got to hit with the lights though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's some shit that you was looking like there's no way. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't no diamond expert, but I'm
like,
just saying.
I don't know, like Drake running around here with that motherfucking chain with all his supposed to be what engagement rings or whatever.
I never saw that chain.
You never? Oh my god! I wish I
never
had a
saw that
fucking
chain.
picture.
I know he got the. I know he got. I got to see him with some big ass Cubans. I know he got the owl chain.
Man, they had that bitch on in that video with him and 21 Savage too.
Like
The chick took it out the vault.
I didn't see that video.
Oh my god.
But
Man, yeah. I
like you know what I'm saying, like,
right now.
like somebody in Drake position. It's like, bro, like he ain't getting no fucking fake jewelry. Like he's like, he got super like just the way his lifestyle set up. Like that shit is out the question. I feel like for some, I'm talking about like, especially you gotta look at it for like rappers on the come up. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? For niggas.
No, I'm just saying, just I don't give a fuck if I did have the money. I had a duplicate of that motherfucker. I wouldn't be walking around with that bitch. That bitch would be really put the fuck up. Like,
I remember like 50 was talking about with the G Unit spinner one time. I think he said like that wasn't the real one. I think he said that. But I mean, like you gotta think about like,
why would you though? It's like jewelry is like an investment, man. Like you know what I'm saying?
like, you don't want to be like a big name nigga. Then you want to run into one of them niggas who's famous for doing like the YouTube diamond testers and shit. Like there's a couple niggas that ain't got caught like that. You feel me?
I mean, I wouldn't give a fuck, bro. At that point, bro.
But then it's like you gotta think about your image. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I wouldn't care.
it's like, but like I feel you though. But like see, like
I mean, when you really getting money, bro, and you're up there amongst your peers, you really don't care about what the less than.
okay, so like what about I remember when Ace Hood like his bezel fell off.
I didn't really feel bad for Ace Hood.
You didn't feel bad for him, or you just didn't care?
I mean, he got money.
I know, but like nigga, like that's like a hellified incident that that's damn near like one of the highlights of your career was like the bezel fell off your watch.
But it's just because of what everybody else said.
I know, because like when you a celebrity and like you gotta think about like when rappers buy a rapper could not even care about jury, bro. They buying jury for their fans, for the image.
Look, I get the gist of it all. His Rolly bezel fell off. Ha ha, fake Rolly. Ha ha, blah blah blah. But I'm also looking at it from a standpoint like, damn, this nigga was on the red carpet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like
ain't no telling why the fuck his bezel fell off. Maybe that was a real fucking thing, but they ain't put the diamond bezel on that bitch right or whatever the fuck. This like, you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga in a better position than me. I'm laughing ha ha, but really he laughing ha ha.
I mean, I feel you though.
You know what I mean?
But like, that's one of the things. Like, shout out to Nino Brown and shit. That's one of the things he always go to.
Soulja Boy, you know what I'm saying? That nigga been rocking fake jewelry forever. That shit don't stop his income.
I mean, like, but like you feel it's all about the image though. Like it's still like, you know what I'm saying?
I couldn't
going
do it,
towards
though.
the image.
I couldn't do it. Nah.
Some of them, but some niggas really be having like cartoon jewelry, bro. Like that shit be like.
I would get, listen, don't get me wrong. I would get duplicates of my shit, bro.
Yeah.
Just so if my shit get taken, I still got my shit, but I don't know, bro.
You keep the real shit like in a safety deposit box somewhere.
I couldn't just be out just rocking my shit just wherever the fuck, like $100,000 chain on. I'm just out in Russia, just chilling.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Posted.
Like, that's why niggas be switching. Like niggas, when you get money to a certain level, you got a certain amount of fame. Niggas be switching their jewelry up because there's certain pieces that you wear I would assume there's certain pieces they wear in certain markets. You feel me? Like if you're doing some shit on the chilling circuit, you're gonna have what you need to have on to look like how you need to look. But I ain't gonna have signature pieces on that bitch.
I just feel like this. I wouldn't wear all my big expensive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your signature pieces.
Unless I'm around a bunch of my peers that's doing the same thing. And you know what I'm saying? We comfortable enough, like we got security and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Where it don't really fucking matter. But other than that, if I'm just out and about and shit, bro, and I got that type of money and I'm trying to keep that image, then yeah, why not wear a fake fucking duplicate?
I mean, what's the level of duplicate? You gotta have like a good duplicate though. You gotta have like if you spend $100 for the real, how much do you spend for the duplicate? Because you can't spend like 15.
You gotta do the Ace Hood. You gotta do the Ace Hood on.
Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? I would say like you probably go a couple diamond grades lower or some shit.
I don't know, bro. I don't even want to talk me personally, my jury, because I don't want niggas to start. Oh yeah, that's the standard he started. But it's like yeah, bro, you gotta whoever you are, depending on whoever you are, bro, whatever you feel comfortable with. That's what I feel like with jury, bro, because this is accessory, man. And we look at shit as status symbols and shit. So whatever the fuck you feel comfortable with or being called out on, because you know niggas will get the whipping out diamond testers and shit nowadays and shit.
Man, what?
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised motherfuckers got the fucking metal testers and shit, get to scraping your goddamn gold on the shit. Like,
and you know what, like bro. the shit like I guess, you know what I'm saying?
Acid on this bitch, bro.
But you know, like it's just so crazy because like that's like all that shit is worth what society, I guess, in this society, in this era of civilization, what we say is worth. Because like, you know what I'm saying, thousands of years ago and shit, it was different shit that was worth money. Like back in the days, it was like spices and shit. You feel me? Like spices and shit was worth hella cash and like you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Cinnamon for this fucking parsley.
You feel me, like nigga? So it's like, bro, like it's just all about your own personal value system and what you find attractive. You feel me? Because it's like, nigga, that's how you could. That's one of the ways you could say they try to feminize men. Because I'm back when I was growing up, they said diamonds was a girl's best friend. Diamonds was a girl's best friend. You feel me? But now it seems like diamonds is, you know what I'm saying, a rapper's best friend and shit.
But that's what the girls want. They want the diamonds, so they chasing after.
They chasing. They thinking that's what you gonna do for them.
Chasing.
Yeah, that's what they think. They think like if you ice yourself up, you gonna ice them out.
They're chasing the rainbow, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to get some Lucky Charms and shit.
Gold digging,
some shekels and shit.
Gold digging, bro. That's the same shit. Gold digging.
All right. Speaking about, you know what I'm saying, rings and things. All right, so
diamonds and
you know what I'm saying,
bling bling.
LSU, you know what I'm saying, won the females NCAA, right? Mm-hmm. So then the lead player for LSU, she went up to the I think the Caitlin chick for the other team, you feel me? And she was doing like the ring thing, like she was pointing to her finger like the ring and shit. Mm. Like she was like, yeah, you ain't getting one of these and shit. And basically, like the owner of Barstool Sports, this is important. Barstool Sports, they like big with like the podcast and shit. That's who Gillian Wallow got they deal from. He basically called her a classless piece of shit for like taunting the girl. Like, and if I'm not mistaken, I think they called the other girl like the queen of the clapbacks or some shit. So like, I guess she like a cocky player too. I think like that's who they really like. The media, that's who they was really pushing to win. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to just go strictly racial, but it was like, I guess like some white versus black type shit. You feel me? Like the white girl, she was like the Caitlin chick. She was the one that was balling out, unstoppable. But I think LSU ended up pulling it out. So it's like, you know, like I said, like you heard what the owner of Barstool Sports said, and like, you know what I'm saying, like, and Gillian Wallow, you know what I'm saying, that put them in a tough position. I didn't actually get a chance to see their response, but I was just more so like triggered ain't the right word, but like I was just more so intrigued by like the situation that put them in. You feel me? Because it's like, you know what I'm saying, like just this dealing with race relations in America. It's like, you feel me? Whenever like you see something like that, because like I said, like basically the LSU versus I forgot who they was playing, bro. Forgive me, but it was like basically black versus white. So that's the element that's automatically put in place when people watch this shit and they look at who like they feel like the mainstream is rooting for. And then for the white owner of like Barstool Sports to come out and call old girl, I think her name was Alexis, basically like a piece of shit, called her classless and all that, right? Mm-hmm. So now it's like, you know what I'm saying, black people was looking at Wallow and Gillie like, what y'all got to say about that? You feel me? And like, this is like a multi-layered situation because now you're dealing with the First Amendment of rights. You're dealing with like then the emotion of like, damn, how could you say that? You know what I'm saying? Like now niggas is projecting like, okay, this motherfucker's racist and shit. You feel me? But like as businessmen, like you have to like make y'all response and shit. So it's just like, what do you do in that situation? Like how do you play it?
Me?
Yeah,
personally?
Yeah.
Bro, it ain't my business, bro. I wouldn't say shit. What the fuck you mean, bro? Like, oh, man, I'm trying to.
Like they did give a response.
I'm trying to protect my paper and my interests. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with me.
You feel me? But like, I guess it's just like the whole thing about like, that's another thing. That's a thing that, I feel like that's one thing that black people might have to deal with. That I guess you would say that other groups, they either have more solidarity with, like, cause like I feel like other groups have more solidarity because it's like if something offends, let's say like another group of people, and they all just decide to not fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? Then that shit has to get abolished. But like with black people, it's like I just feel like in Gillie and Wallow situation, like you say, they work so hard to get where they at, but it's like once, basically like your boss says something that could be perceived to be racist, right? He didn't necessarily say you black this. You know what I'm saying, nigger that. He just said something that people perceive to be racist, right? So now, basically, your people put the onus on you.
Has nothing to do with me.
But is that fair? So let me ask you another question. Is that fair? But that's not fair. But like that, let me ask that question for you. It's not fair, but it's like, it's just like, how do you deal with just like that's just like a dichotomy of being black in America. It's like you can't. It's not just a business. You know what I'm saying? Like with somebody, with another group of people, like you say, it's not my business.
You gotta pick your battles, man.
Like I guess you mean you're right. You gotta pick your battles.
Pick your battles.
Yeah. So like expound on that.
I mean, you gotta know when to step the fuck up and when to sit the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like certain times, certain places, bro. It's like whatever moves they're gonna do to try to like make black people happy or it's gonna fuck them up in their careers or whatever, bro. So it's like, why the fuck am I pleasing people that didn't help me to get the fuck to where I am? And this is a topic or a situation that has nothing to do with me because I didn't say shit. You know,
let me give you some put. Let me ask you this: the people, like the people watching, the people who supported, bought the merch. You feel me? They didn't help you get to where they was.
What you mean the people that
so I'm like basically what I'm saying is like if the same viewers who watch your show,
they can stop buying my merch for all I give a fuck for me not saying shit. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't care.
If you going hard on your fans, G.
Man, I don't care, bro. That's one thing about like me as a person, bro. Like I never had a bunch of people clapping for me or rooting for me in the first fucking place. Like whatever accomplishments or whatever I got to this point, it's like it's off of me. So whatever group comes along or people that want to support or give money, I give thanks or whatever, but I don't owe y'all a certain to please y'all. You get what I'm saying? Like some shit happen, I step up, it's like, I got y'all fans, y'all like what I just said or did. It's like, no, it would never be nothing like that ever.
All right, so you saying like public relations, like you throwing that shit out, you're not gonna need a budget for public relations.
For what? I'll speak on my behalf.
That's real. I'm just
saying. You know what I'm saying? What do I have to? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. Cause you know, like, well, let me just say this. Let me expound on this part. Like, you know, like, cause people
okay, hold on. Well, let me ask you this. So, do you think? So, what Gillie
like, keep in mind, I don't know what they said.
Oh, okay,
I don't know what they said.
I was gonna say, what they said. Everybody was like, yeah, behind it, back.
I don't know.
Like, that's what I was.
But I'm just saying. I'm just noticing. I'm just intrigued. No. But here's what I'm saying. Like, that's a good point. That was another point where I was going to. But like, I was more so just intrigued by the position it puts you in because that had nothing to do with them, but yet they still feel like they had to make a statement. And I don't think
that's that pressure.
Yeah, and I don't think
pressure.
I don't think anybody else who's affiliated with Barstool, or maybe from a public relations standpoint, other people may have to come out and say it. But just from my black point of view, I'm just looking at it like, damn, like this man said something. He said something about a black girl, and then these niggas had to speak up about it. But really, he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it might have been the undertone. Like you feel me? It's just so much that it's just so much shit with being black in America that on a micro level. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes niggas be having to deal with that shit, but then like you say, like if you feel like nobody was rooting for you and like, you know what I'm saying, people ain't had your back, then people become numb to shit. You feel me?
Bro. I'm not big on public opinion or everybody grouping to have one opinion. Like that don't make people individuals, bro. Like my standpoint on shit be on some cutthroat real shit, bro. It's like, how does this really affect you? And then if you really feel that type of way and you want somebody else to stand up and say some shit, what the fuck are you saying in your life when you seeing injustices or some shit you don't like? So if you're a coward in real fucking life and you want other people to fight your fucking battles, then you really shouldn't have no fucking say so in what somebody else choose to do or not to do in the first place. That's in a better position than you, that can do some shit.
Okay, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you doing some shit and you're a hands-on person or an activist or some shit, and you trying to right wrongs and shit and stand up for your people and this and that, and you see like a Rollo or a Gilly not doing shit, you know what I'm saying, then you can like use that platform to kind of keep your message going, you know.
Well, I mean, like, I guess it's like, cause like,
instead of being like, well, I'm doing this and this, Wallow and Gilly, they with the people, why they ain't say shit, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, like there's a,
it's not my battle.
They're trying to find a point where I guess capitalism and social justice can meet in the middle.
It's not my battle.
But
I'm a talk show host. That's how I looked at it, and they cutting the checks.
And you know what, like,
and that shows what type of person they is. I'm just like most motherfuckers.
I mean, that's not the first. I mean, that's not like they interviewed dude, but they've caught backlash from interviews they did, and they didn't explain anything.
I'm gonna throw one more out here. I'm not even about to say most. I want to say damn near all companies that people work for, they working for some undercover racists anyway, and everybody walking around is the companies and all this. Oh hey, like everything's all fine, but they really don't give a fuck about none of their minority employees at all, and all their minority employees is at the bottom, and everybody go around like everything's fine. So all this like speaking up for when somebody say something racist and all that shit, bro. I say the person that say the shit needs to get checked on the spot with whatever they did or whoever they said it with right then and there. Other than that, like going beyond it, trying to make it a big deal and shit, bro, it's just like, that's just other people trying to make drama, bro.
All right. I fuck with that. Now, speaking of people who speaking up,
y'all.
All right, this morning, right, I was listening to a lot of Dame Dash. You know what I'm saying? Really, he was really just doing interviews, but it seemed like it was motivational talk from Dame Dash and shit, right? So then that had me thinking about, you know, people always like talking about like the breakup of Rockefeller and Dame versus Jay and like who went with who, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so basically what I was looking at, you know what I'm saying, what ran through my mind is like, this nigga Dame is a fucking like hustle maniac, and I would love to, you know what I'm saying, be able to like, you know what I'm saying, sit down with him. Maybe he could be a guest on, you know what I'm saying, the podcast one day, and we could just kick it with him and just to see like, you know what I'm saying, like his point of view of like his view of the world, really, because that explains a lot of why he did what he did and why he does what he does, you feel me? But I reckon to a time when Jay and them, like Jay particularly, I saw some footage like this, like mid-90s and shit, where basically he was like, Rockefeller Records was like 100% independent. They were like anti-industry on some shit, right? And like that's kind of like the motto that Dame has kept from the beginning to the end. And you know, this is not to say who's right or who's wrong, but at some point Jay went corporate, like, you know what I'm saying, like around the sale of Rockefeller, you feel me? Jay became the president of Def Jam, I think it was, or like the CEO or something of Def Jam. So when it comes to the hustler mentality, you know what I'm saying, or just like the hustler nature, you feel me? Could it be argued that, you know what I'm saying, Dame is more like, you feel me, like more connected to like the street hustler mentality, while Jay, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, Jay, he took that street hustler mentality and he applied it to the business world, but you know what I'm saying, I feel like he did it with more finesse, you feel me, and more cunning. Dame was just straight raw, like, but like I gotta respect Dame because he said like he was feeling like a superhero, and when you really look at it, when you really try to, you know what I'm saying, empathize with his situation, like Dame, he is like a superhero because he stood up to like even people who are now today the biggest in the game, and I say that with all due respect, just as a fan watching all of their come up, and you know what I'm saying, as somebody who's, you know what I'm saying, participating in our own independent quest, you feel me? Like, so when it came to Dame and Jay, it's like I look at Jay as somebody who, you feel me, like I learn from him. Like if you could learn from him like from a distance, I feel like that's enough, you feel me? But like with Dame, I don't know, like bro, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, Dame is a person who I can more so vibe with. What you think?
Like, okay, so you asking me basically,
I don't know, I feel like Dame, he get discredited a lot, you feel me, for like, I don't know, bro.
I'm saying, what you asking between Jay and Dame? Like, which side? Like,
I don't know. It's not about putting them against each other. It's just that I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, like Dame. I feel like Dame don't get enough credit. You feel me, for the mentality that he helped really bring to instill in people. Just like the whole hustler shit. Like when you want to like motivational speech, you feel me, like Dame was essential, you feel me, to Jay's rise, and that's not something that I feel like Jay would ever disagree with, you feel me. But
yeah, but I'm saying, what was the question that you was asking me though?
I don't know, bro. It was just like, I don't know. I was just like on some, like, I don't know. I was just going off on a tangent, bro. You feel free to jump in, bro, or feel free to like, you know what I'm saying, switch it to some other shit. But I was just like nigga, like I'm looking at Dame like he's like a real hustler, bro. Like he's straight like independent with his shit. You feel me? And it's like, I feel like listening to him, just in his interviews and how he speak and like the type of motivation he give, you feel me? I see why Jay-Z needed him in his corner to help elevate his game. You feel me? And take him to the next level. So I don't know. I guess it was just more like a tangent, bro.
It wouldn't have been no Jay without Dame. That's how I feel.
That's how I feel. Like
and I feel like it wouldn't be the level of success that neither one of them has seen if it hadn't been for them working together. Yeah,
like they needed each other though. You feel me? And I feel like
it's sad to say that a lot of groups, a lot of companies, business partners, relationships, a lot of good things that like could have been even greater end up not being so because of egos and people wanting more or feeling like they're getting less than, and things just fall apart or separate, and it's
like we don't know all the ins and outs of they personal business, but it's
but that's what I'm saying, it's not just them, it's just period, and whatever. It's like a lot of things don't get to grow till its fullest potential because the individuals in the group that once felt one way end up thinking or feeling differently, and the results end up being what it is.
Yeah, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying, with Rockefeller, like they really complimented one another at a point, you feel me? Because like Jay, he's just as knowledgeable, but I feel like his approach to the game is different though, you feel me? But like Dame, he's the one that you need to light that fire, you feel me? He's the one that you need to light that fire and get everybody that talk, like, you know what I'm saying, like how we the hottest, you know what I'm saying? Like Jay, he the best, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He always said like Jay-Z's the best rapper in the world. And like, you know what I'm saying, they wasn't giving him his props, you feel me? So it's like, nigga, we had to take the props. You feel me? And then that's what you gotta always realize, bro. Like, know what I'm saying? When they won't give you something, nigga, we gotta take it. Like just like how with this Notorious podcast and shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta keep, you know what I'm saying, building and building and just staying relentless with this shit. And that's how niggas gonna win, bro. Niggas just gotta be relentless with this shit. And like that Rockefeller approach, it was relentless. Like after like Jay's second album, they had to come back with The Streets Is Watching. They had to drop a soundtrack and a mixtape, you feel me? To even, you know what I'm saying, like the game was so different back then, but just to keep applying that pressure and let niggas know this shit not a game. Like, I don't know, bro. I was just feeling that because like I said, bro, like these niggas were like, that's another thing that pointed out to me. Like these niggas was really that nigga, bro.
Yeah, we know you're a big Rockefeller and Jay-Z,
Rockefeller, Dame Dash, Biggs, like this, like them niggas. Like you remember, like the nigga had the Ultimate Hustler, like the Ultimate Hustler show, like bro. That really, like that movement really influenced the whole generation, bro. And it's like that made like then you gotta count it like Russell Simmons, like Cash Money, Master P. Like that's one thing you gotta give the rap, bro. Like it gave, you know what I'm saying, people. It gave us motivation, bro, and it gave us shit to look forward to. Like, we might not have always went about it the right way, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look about where niggas come from and what, you know what I'm saying, what they was building from. And like I said, like, no matter what, like, you in the 3-6, you could look at 3-6 and how they did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and still, like, to be, like, really 30 years later in the game, bro. I remember, like, Juicy J was saying 20 years in and I still win. That was 10 plus years ago, bro.
Yeah, but speaking back on groups and stuff, that's another group that fell apart.
3-6.
Yeah, all groups that you name, bro, fell apart, bro. You just name them. You go down the line and you name them.
That's because the nature of business, bro. The nature of business is so cutthroat, bro, and it's like.
But that's what I was trying to explain to you. It's not just business, bro. It's whatever, partnerships, relationships. It can be whatever, bro. A group of people coming together, bro. That shit don't last that long. It's like negativity creeps in that motherfucker slowly but surely.
And then like niggas start growing, you know what I'm saying, in different areas of life. So it's like one, you know what I'm saying, might start a family. Then you got different interests, you feel me? Like look at the Migos. Once with Offset got with Cardi B, you feel me? Like eventually I feel like, you feel me, that start pulling niggas away in different areas, you know what I'm saying, in different, start getting pulled in different directions and shit.
Just name the group, bro.
He said just name the group.
Fill in the blank, bro. Just name the group.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'd be hard to...
D12.
I don't know why I thought about D12 too. I'm trying to think, like, I think Eminem.
Dipset.
Man, I don't even want to speak on Dipset, bro. Cause like
Dipset,
it seems like
name the group.
The Locks, nigga. The motherfucking Locks.
Bro,
the Locks, nigga.
They done stood the test of time.
The Locks stood the test of time, bro.
They done did it. They did it.
Hey, that's like the only like. I can't think of no other groups that stuck together with no turmoil.
That was a good one.
Shout
out to the Locks. I fucks with
like,
y'all.
Yeah, I think UGK would still be rocking. RIP Pimp C, UGK would still be rocking, bro.
Fucking love the Locks.
Oh man, them niggas be like Jada. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Shout out to Styles and Sheek, bro. Jadakiss, that's one of my favorite rappers. Yeah, they Bun and Pimp will still be together.
Pimp.
Yeah,
but yeah, we can't say, you know what I'm saying, would have been type stuff, because unfortunately, you know, the Pimp ain't here.
R.I.P. the Pimp.
R.I.P. the Pimp. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I had a MP3 CD, bro, with 200 UGK songs, bro. This is back in like 2008, bro, when I fucking around and bought that Cadillac and shit. Nigga, that was my shit, bro.
Shout out Bun B too. He heard one of my demo tapes back in the day. Nigga shouted me out, told me keep going.
Oh damn, I ain't know that.
Appreciate that shit. Hell yeah, one of the chicks I was with at the time and shit was helping me pass out CDs. I forgot where she was at, but she bumped into Bun B. Gave him my shit. He heard my shit. He listened to my shit.
This shit hard.
Yeah.
Alright, so right, last topic I had on a. This ain't on a lighthearted note, but it's just more on some like on some this shit just it's just 2023 shit, I guess. All right, so Donald Trump's attorney, we all know about he got indicted and shit, but Donald Trump attorney basically said that he is Tupac. You know what I'm saying? He is Biggie Small, but he is Tupac, and like basically like this this indictment is only gonna make him bigger. You know what I'm saying? The polls, and like only gonna make him more popular and shit. So again, that's where we at with it. You know what I'm saying? Our presidents is being compared to you know what I'm saying, the rap stars. And what's so crazy, Tupac, he used to remember Bill Clinton, Mr. Bob Dole, understand, raise go, you late. Like Tupac was dissing the presidents. Now they getting compared to him. So I just feel like that was some interesting shit, bro.
Man, this whole whatever the fuck's going on, we're so tied into like movies, fantasies, and dramas and reality TV and all this shit. It's like the serious shit is now becoming like TV shows and shit. It's just like.
But it does show Pac is truly an icon. I did like I said, it shows if anything, Pac and Biggie, they are truly icons in the
but comparing
American
a
culture.
fucking president to
But like is he the Tupac of presidents?
bro, that's
Wow,
two
that might
different
is that an app?
genres, bro.
Is that an app?
Two different genres.
No, but Tupac's sister, she was like, hell no. Tupac's sister wasn't feeling that shit.
I mean, I don't blame her, bro. I don't even know what the hell going on with society no more, bro. This man's about to go to jail. We comparing him to fucking Tupac.
I mean,
did he get popped? So,
he say things that people don't like. Pac say a lot of shit people ain't like.
I'm just saying, man.
Pac was a rebel. Pac was a rebel.
Pac got popped up a couple times.
This nigga's a president. He's the first former president to ever be indicted.
I don't think Trump said thug life. That's all I'm saying.
No, he said like grab him by the. You know what he said?
Grab him by the pussy.
He said perv life. We're not Notorious Records live stream. We do not find sexual harassment and sexual assault funny.
Not at all.
But that's what
Please
Trump is on. Trump is on the perv life.
Please tell on the pervs.
Trump is on perv life.
But yeah, I only seen him throw a West Side. That nigga went out there in Cali with the blood.
He been named in a lot of rap songs.
I don't know, bro.
Niggas been the black Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Everybody liked Donald Trump until he went to presidency.
And really, I think what he did was, I think he grifted. Same way we was talking about grifters on YouTube. He grifted America. he might really feel like that. Who knows? But I just feel like you probably look at it. Okay, that's a good target base.
He was on Oprah back in the day, like way back in the day, saying he was gonna be president. So
that's what I'm saying. Like the Simpsons, I think that shit was even on the Simpsons one time, bro. Like, I think that might have been in the book.
Man, what is up with the fucking Simpsons shit? It's just a whole bunch of like.
Like, bro, I ain't watched
oracles.
The Simpsons in 20 years.
It was a whole bunch of oracles telling the fucking illustrators what the fuck to draw and what the stories to be about.
I ain't watched The Simpsons in 20 years, bro.
I don't get how the Simpsons is lining up with events, bro.
Man, I ain't did no research into that. I just know motherfuckers been like, oh yeah, The Simpsons, dog. Yeah, like it's been clips and shit. Like it just be random clips that come out. Yeah, The Simpsons predicted this. The Simpsons predicted that.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, bro. How, bro? Unless they already know our history and they just playing with our ass.
Bro, I have no idea.
They know exactly what's about to happen the next 10 years, and they just like, yo, we just waiting.
Hell no.
Put it out in the next cartoon. Tell their ass what's about to happen the next 2 years. Hey, low key, I wouldn't be surprised if they fucking with us like that for real, because they be doing that to us with technology. They be like, yeah, give them the little toys that we done playing with.
That's how I always feel.
Go crazy.
I like, nigga, by the time they give us the iPhones and all that shit, nigga, they gotta have some shit.
Man, them niggas talking to each other in their head, bro. We still on phones.
Right. Shit.
I'm like, yeah, I'm about to send a message. Niggas up there and motherfucking government sending fucking messages telepathically. But it's like, I understand, boss. Press the button.
Alright, so. Alright, damn, I bought this damn book.
Okay.
I brought this motherfucking book, man.
The Hibernian.
The Hibernian. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying? This is a special edition Time magazine. You know what I'm saying? It's the science of success. Like, we've been talking, like, you know what I'm saying? We've been talking a lot on camera and off camera about, like, the self-image and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and manifesting, you know what I'm saying? What it is that you need to manifest and how you need to go about that. Oh, you see, I got the Hibernian, you know what I'm saying, bookmarks. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hibernian.
Where can we get those at?
You know what I'm saying? You can get these currently, you know what I'm saying, by seeing me in these streets and I hand you one. You be like, yeah, this is for you. You feel me? But like, it's coming to a library near you. Yeah. So like, one of the I have two bookmarks in here, but one of the key hallmarks, you know what I'm saying, that I wanted to hone in was like grit. You feel me? It's the passion to persevere. You feel me? And like, basically what it says is success demands a fierce inner fire and a drive to persist against all obstacles. And like, sometimes those obstacles can be mental, it can be physical. You might have a boss that you hate, you feel me? You might be an entrepreneur and it might be some funding that you need, or you know what I'm saying, it might be some zoning situation that you might be trying to get around if you're trying to get a building or whatever. But it's like, I always try to look to the examples of people who've been like faced with the same things that I've been faced with, or the same obstacles that I have, and basically and look and see how those people achieved them, and you try to use them as models to, you know what I'm saying, basically go about, you know what I'm saying, attacking my obstacles. You feel me? And you know, so that's just one way to think about it. Like G and I, we was talking a lot about like not just going off of what other people say, but like observing, you know what I'm saying, making your own hypothesis, you know what I'm saying, and attacking, you know what I'm saying, basically your own problems, and basically trying to come up with some original ideas, and basically having a successful attitude while you do that type of things. You feel me? And like, basically like another part I wanted to go to was, it talked about like perceived physical attractive does seem to boost one's chances of getting ahead. And like, basically like, no matter like, I feel like basically no matter what you look like, you feel me, how you feel about yourself is the energy you're gonna project around the world. And I'm gonna say that because like I was in I guess you would call it like a rib shack and shit, whatever, right? I was waiting on my food or whatever, and like this lady, she hopped out, and like she was like she was a big woman, but she had like a fur on, and she had like a fur hat. You know what I'm saying? She was decked out, and when she stepped in, like her aura was like regal, bro. She had like a regal aura, and when she stepped in, she was like, "How you doing, king? How you doing, queen?" And basically, like, she had like the whole like attention, and damn near her presence commanded respect. You feel me? And like, she wasn't like what you would consider like a beauty queen, or like she was like older woman and shit. You feel me? But like her aura was regal, and it accentuated just a glow. You know what I'm saying? It was beauty. You feel me? So I feel like, and that just come from her own self-respect. You know, so you could just tell like this is somebody who respect themselves, and they not only respected themselves, but they gave respect. You feel me? And I feel like that's something that, you know what I'm saying, when they talk about physical attractiveness, yeah, being in shape and, you know what I'm saying, going to the gym every day, that, you know what I'm saying, that'll boost your self-image. But having a strong self-image will actually help get you in that gym and motivate you to actually persevere through the pain, because it's going to be some pain before it becomes joy. You feel me? So
off top,
that's basically what I wanted to. And then if you look at it right here at the head of the book, it say why attitude matters. You feel me? So like when they say your attitude determines your
the book up.
Oh yeah, right here. Yeah. Right here it say why attitude, right here, why attitude matters. And it basically say like the value of failure. You feel me? So basically it's like your attitude determines your latitude. So even in the face of failure, in the face of defeat, your attitude and your opinion of that is going to be basically going to be the tell all on how you bounce back. They say it's about 10% what happened to you, 90% how you respond to shit. So you know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
With that in mind, you see, we got the pay the cost. You know what I'm saying? Got the gear, you know what I'm saying? The boss status, you know what I'm saying? Hunger for more. You see, you got the pay the cost right there. This is really for like inspired by the Detroit Lions, you feel me? So, you know, like inspired, you feel me? But you see, you got that. See, we got the, you know what I'm saying, the fishbowl, the boss status, you know what I'm saying? You feel like this is, he a king in his own world, you feel me? I don't know about you, I ball, you feel me? Yeah, with the pay the cost joint, that's one of my classics. And right now, I got on the, you know what I'm saying, the famous and dangerous, you feel me? So right now, we just, you know what I'm saying, we doing it big on the merch tip, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of shit coming for y'all, so you know what I'm saying, just stay tuned. Nigga got book bags on the way, you feel me? Got a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the Notorious, my nigga G, you feel me? Allowing me on here.
Record.
Just gonna do it like that. Like I said, you know what I'm saying, y'all work with me. It's my first time hosting, but you know what I'm saying, I feel like the show was smooth, so you know what I'm saying, we only gonna get better with time.
You already know. My nigga. Shit. That's it. We ain't got nothing else.
Now unless you had something.
I guess we can wrap it up for the day, man. I ain't got shit else, man. Shit, I hope y'all have a great rest of your week. And, yeah. Stay out the way. Stay out the motherfucking way. Matic, you got anything to say before we get up out of here?
Shit. I don't know, man. Shit, just stay up, man. Keep your head up. For real, keep your head up.
Alright, he said keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? I said stay out the fucking way. So that's just what it is. And I see y'all next week. You feel me?
Notorious Record.